Today I'm going to be talking about integrity and competence from the Code of Ethics. These values guide how we show up as professionals, especially in situations where we oftentimes feel uncomfortable or complicated or are just emotionally heavy. They help us protect our clients, our professional identity, and the credibility of our social work as a whole. To start off with integrity means being honest, responsible, and trustworthy in everything that we do. It's about practicing ethically, even when no one is watching. It also represents showing up and how we represent ourselves professionally. That means being honest about our credentials and our experience and our limitations. Kind of, for example, if a client asks for help with something outside of our training, integrity means saying that I don't know the proper answer to that, but I will find somebody or something that will be able to explain that better to you, and staying true to our words and our mindset regarding that. It also means maintaining appropriate boundaries. Social workers often build strong relationships with clients, and our clients rely so heavily on us, but integrity requires us to avoid a dual relationships and conflicts of interest. So just making sure our boundaries are strong, but we can still care deeply about the kids or the clients that we serve. Another important part of integrity is accountability. Social workers are human, so just like every other human, we make mistakes. So integrity talks about how we're not perfect, but it's about acknowledging errors and taking responsibility and working to correct them and learning from our mistakes. This might look like updating documentation or clarifying misunderstandings or bringing some concerns up to supervisors. It also implies the confidentiality and documentation. We protect clients' privacy and avoid sharing information unnecessary. And we write accurate reports, not making our own assumptions and biases, staying true to what the situations are actually occurring. We don't focus on doing the wrong thing. Because integrity is about doing the right thing, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient or hard. To talk about competence, competence means about practicing within our education and training while committing to lifelong learning. So once we get out of school, it's just not our learning's done and over with then. We're still trying to grow and learn as much as we can to push ourselves as far as we can. As new social workers, we aren't expected to know everything, but it is expected that we recognize our limits of what we know and being able to ask for support when needed. Competence includes supervision appropriately, and then seeking consultation if we need further help, and being open to feedback and guidance. It also means staying informed about evidence-based practices and being culturally responsible. The U.S. is consistently changing with the new laws and just the way inflation's going. There's more support needed. So being aware of the changes going on in the United States and being able to help find resources and be there for our clients who need the help is crucial in competency. Also being able to knowing that social workers serve a diverse population, and it's our responsibility to understand how some systemic barriers affect our culture and our clients and our communities. Another key part of competency is self-awareness. That's also being aware of our personal biases and emotional reactions. Being able to check ourselves off at the door and not letting it affect our clients or get pushed onto our clients, so we can best serve our clients to the best of our ability. It's social work is constantly evolving. So there's policy changes, research advances, and communities growth. Being competent means continuing education and attending trainings and staying engaged with new knowledge. Us as social workers, we don't have to have all the answers, but we have to be curious and reflective and have some sort of growth to learn as we continue to grow. I think integrity and competency work together because integrity keeps us ethical and competency keeps us effective. This matters in our practice because these values hold real power in people's lives. This affects our clients' life, these ethics. So clients provide us with their personal information in vulnerable moments and major life decisions. So we need to make sure that we can use that trust responsibly, but we also can provide quality informed care. basically, to wrap this all up, with my two code of ethics, integrity and competency, you don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be honest, and you have to ask for help when needed, and you have to stay committed to learning and growth. Thank you.